This right here is an incredible and highly focused review of the brand new album from indie rock band The Beths, but as I would always say their name in my head, pronounced The Beths, because they're from New Zealand, and I like to do my terrible New Zealand accent. Accent. Now, just for a few fun facts about New Zealand, what do we got here? Apparently, there are more sheep than people in New Zealand. Okay. And also, there are no snakes in New Zealand. Is that true? If that's the case, then that's the first place that Indiana Jones should want to move to because, he hates snakes. And also, apparently, the longest name for a place in the world is in New Zealand. I'm going to attempt to pronounce the name of this place. Here we go. Gotta pick up this paper here. Tuamata Waka Tang Ihang Aku Ua Au Otamata Ia Tori Puka Kapi Kima Uga Horo Naku Pokai Wen Nua Kitana Tahu. Fucking nailed it. Anyway, let's talk about the brand new album from the Beasts. Straight Line Was a Lie. Also, if you live in Tamuta Waka Tangi Hanga Koa Ua Uo Tama Tia Tori Puka Kapi Kima Aga Horo Noku Nuku Pokai Wenu Aki Tana Tahu, holla at your boy. Teach me how to pronounce that correctly. Now, on to the music. So, this is the fourth album from New Zealand based rock band The Beths, and I just want to say, I love this band. This band always puts me in a mood, they always make me feel good. There's just a great energy to The Beths. I've always felt that way. Their debut album, Future Me Hates Me, is one of my favorite power pop indie rock records of the last decade. That record is pretty close to perfect. I just love that album. If you've never heard it, go listen to it if you're into that sound. And they have evolved a little bit over the years from record to record. I've liked all of their releases for the most part since their debut record. And this album right here is another solid entry into the discography of the Beths. I would say I guess, somewhat disappointing thing about this album is that there isn't many opportunities to kind of really rock out, at least not as many opportunities that are given to you in comparison to their previous releases. This album is a lot more subdued. This record is a lot more, I guess, precious in a sense. Now, the lyrical content and the emotion behind the vocals of the lead singer Liz are just as relevant as they've always been on all of the Beth's records, but it seems like the I guess the content and the vocals are now kind of catching up to the instrumentation because a lot of their music can really rock out, great harmonies, a lot of pep in its step, but the lyrics are actually sometimes kind of heartbreaking. It's about a lot of alienation, a lot of loneliness, and difficulties with love and whatnot, things, typical things. And this album musically kind of fits the more melancholy mold in comparison to their previous work. Now, this has not even been out a week yet, but I can already tell that with time, I feel like I will appreciate this album a lot more. I guess I was just so surprised at how, I guess, down tempo a lot of this album is. But it is genuinely a very beautiful listen. Like, there's some songs in here that are just genuinely gorgeous to listen to. I think that this is still a really good indie rock record. And again, if you're not familiar with the Beths, go and listen to all of their albums. They're all great. Great band. I like this too. 7 sticks of butter. Peace, love, butter. And again, I hope to one day go to New Zealand and go to Tuamata, Wakatang, Ehang, Aku, Ua, Ua Otama, Tiatori, Puka Kapi, Kimang, Ahoro, Nuku, Pokai, Wenua Kitana, Tahu. I'm getting better just every single time I do it.